Hello, gladiators. So, I just finished recording and uploading the previous episode. Since as I mentioned in that last video, I've got work I got to get done tomorrow. Uh, just my normal day job. I thought we'd go ahead and do something up here. Now, I was hoping to find a good place to farm, a good flatland portion. Doesn't seem that that's what this village is all about unless we go out to the sides over here. I feel like, oh, this could be the farm. This will be the farm, I think. Hey, everybody. How you guys enjoying the cake? Made it special for you. Now, where is that farmer? I've got some wheat to sell him. Get him better. Yeah, it looks like he's close to leveling up. Alright. Now that we've gotten the farmer upgraded, what else do we got? We got pumpkins. We can get pumpkin pie from him. That's nice. Well, let's go ahead and let's see what we can do for farming. Gonna need to use a hoe. Gonna need to plenty of iron. I think it's time we made a yeah, we kept our stuff stored in the chest. We're gonna need a couple of chests for hopefully all the profit gains we're gonna make. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and store. Let's see, what do we need? We need a shovel. Need a hoe. Got plenty of buckets. We don't need the sugar right now. Don't need the wheat for now. Don't need the fence for now. Ooh, and I can also start work on a mushroom farm later. So let's see. We got potatoes. Got wheat seeds. Beetroot seeds. Alright. Start of a respectable farm. So we're going to go ahead and build out all the tools we need. Go ahead and set those up. Well, I'm doing some other stuff. I got to collect up a water. I think they had an infinite water source right over here, and there are carrots to grab. Very nice. Let's see, where was the infinite water source? That was over here. Oh man, I also thought about making the house. Well, we'll just have to see which one we're gonna do. There we go. Got some infinite water. Go ahead and grab one more so that I can make my own. Let's go ahead and find a place to sleep. Gonna walk into this house. Oh, sorry, did not mean to walk on you like that. Okay, listen. We're gonna be roommates. Here's my rent. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this here. Night night. Let's see. What are other things to talk about? Let's see. Maybe. Alright. Let's look on my phone list. Made a couple of topics just in case I never really have anything off the cuff to talk about. I will say I am planning on making Minecraft a constant series. This is just going to be halfway a vlog, halfway a full Let's Play of Minecraft. It's going to be a little bit what I'll call goals light. Nothing really too distinct, you know. No plans on the Ender Dragon just yet. We'll just get there when we get there. Just all the things that I can do while talking to you guys. Let's see, we got to go ahead and build out a nice long set to have some crops growing. That's nice. And then set it over on this side as well. But yeah, I do plan to keep Minecraft going, even if I end up making a little bit more of a variety channel. I think Minecraft is here to stay, just to really talk with you guys. That'll be the main focus of it. Let's see, other stories. Talked about my time in Chicago last video. Only got to be there for, I want to say what was a week, but it was pretty well filled. I think I've actually been there a couple times, but one of them was when I was much, much younger. And back for, I think it was a tournament for another family member. We went there for them and everything that they had going. Let's see. And then right here, set up all the water. Go ahead and grab it where I see fit. Nope, not that one. There we go. Yeah, Chicago, it's a cool place to visit. I'm not sure how much I would enjoy living there, but I'm also not much for big city type. That's just not really something that appealed to me too much. I've liked the quieter spots a little bit. Let's go ahead and clear all this out. Okay, so the does not degrade when you hit it on the grass. Very nice. Let's go ahead and start up the plots. So I think that this will go ahead and be the wheat-based portion of the farm. And we'll go ahead and off to the left we'll get our potatoes in. And then I guess after that the beetroots. Never grew those much often. Yeah, been there before, but nothing too much that I can remember. I think we went to the oh no. We went to oh, what is it? It's a restaurant based around I think a baseball commentator who said either like holy moly or holy cow. And he was well known for that. Unfortunately, I can't remember his name at this time. Yeah, I remember plenty of stories. Not plenty of stories. I barely remember the time that we went for that occasion. Got to visit Costa Rica for a week. That was really nice. I got to go to the Arenal region. It's a place that is it's got I think hot springs that are heated by a volcano. And that was a really nice spot. The only thing that really took away from it was I got a not a great sunburn. It was I tried staying in the shade. I really did. But we had gone out to a lagoon just to go around swimming. And unfortunately for me, I guess I just did not put on enough sunblock, or if I did, I didn't re-up it hard enough or wait long enough for it to sink in. And I really took some of the charm out for the next couple days. But it was still really fun. I loved our tour guide. He was really fun. I think I've actually still got a picture with him on my phone. That would have been that would have been I think a year after I stopped recording was when we took that trip. Yeah. Gotten to travel around quite a bit. Aw, man, I didn't know the time that I started. All right, well, I guess we'll keep it going then. Yeah, that was really fun. I will say one of the biggest changes that has happened since the days long ago when I was uploading those years ago. I got a little bit more into music. Previously, music was just kind of it wasn't much to me. It truly wasn't. But when I got to college, I took a history of rock class. Just the history of rock and roll, the origins of it, how it came from the blues, and some of the interesting history about stolen inspiration. But continued on, and one of the things that always really the shield's getting in the way here. That really felt prohibitive about really getting into music for me was that it felt like I couldn't enjoy it passively. It felt like I had to have well-built knowledge of what certain decades sounded like, if you know what I mean. If you take a kind of look at the inspirations behind what the 70s and 80s rock sound was like, and then going into the 90s, it was always something that I was a little bit intimidated by, just because I didn't really have too much to talk about in reference for it. I hadn't sat down and really charted out when bands had first come on the scene and stuff like that. But through that class, it really helped me. I don't remember all of the lessons that he taught us. What was I looking for? I was looking for something. I think I was going to fill the last one up with water and till it down, and then go ahead and go off and get those carrots I was talking about. But yeah, that class really helped expose me to a lot of music and really appreciate the deeper history behind it. And that was really nice. I really got into Fleetwood Mac for a while from it. And one of the I think one of the most interesting takeaways I had from that class was listening to the Beatles and listening to some of their later stuff. The one that comes to mind most readily is Revolution Number 9. And if you've never listened to Revolution Number 9, I would recommend it. It's not for everyone. It is what I would lovingly call the sounds of the apocalypse. It is discordant. It is aggressive. And I love it. It was I don't know, something about it, just how wildly different it is from a lot of the music that I'd heard before that. It really captivated me. Just really got me into it. Let's fix up your guys' thing. Now, what is the compost do? Someone can tell me what that little box is for. Isn't that just for turning villagers into miners? Plant y'all's crops back. I'm just gonna borrow this for a moment. Is this what full-grown beet looks like? Oh no, that's potatoes. Never replanted the potatoes that mysteriously upended themselves. Um, well, where was I at? I was at Beatles Revolution Number 9, Discordant Sounds of the Apocalypse. That's really much I've got to say about it. Oh, another song that I found. I was watching this Guitar Hero stream, and the video was this guy 100% completing on his first attempt. I think that's what it was. This one power metal song. And that one was interesting because not only was it power metal, it was werewolf themed power metal. The song was called Higher Than Heaven, and it is from a band called Power Wolf. Where did I put my farm? Now this is why I don't consider myself great at mapping. I was just at my farm. I was working on it all the livelong day, and now I've lost it. How do you lose a farm, sir? How do you do that so quickly? Yeah, that was an interesting change from the music I normally listen to. I would definitely place myself firmly in the 80s, 90s, and thousands. A lot of more classic rock. Okay, it's starting to get nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Some of the older rock songs. Where was the house that I was renting? That's it. That's the one. The one I wanted to inspire my house off of. But yeah, that was it's interesting. Not everyone's gonna be a fan of it, but I really do love it. It's a fun thing to watch, or I guess listen to. Especially like I like to take nighttime drives. Just let me open that door for you, man. Yeah. Um, I like to take nighttime drives and going out at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and okay, right. We still got to find the farm once more. And just listening to power metal. That's a unique feeling. It's a unique feeling you don't get all the time. I was going to, I was doing a job interview, over the computer for everything. And okay, where did I had a farm? I am old MacDonald. I have a farm. Where did it go? Yeah, it's a unique feeling listening to power metal like that. Okay, this is this is starting to make me question my sanity here. Have you seen my farm, sir? Please, I need to find my farm. It's what I dedicated these past couple days to. Let's see. I got to go to Europe. I was a fun trip. We were it was another like educational tour, and we went to Greece and Italy, and that was really nice. I got to see Rome. Roman Minecrafter got to see Rome. Who would have thought? Before I was 18, nonetheless. That was that was really fun. I've got a far fewer memories of that. There is a there it is. There was my farm. I saw it in the distance. If anybody saw it first, please put the time code in. I want to see how long it took me to find it. Um, but yeah, I got to go to Italy and Greece. One of the best meals I ever had was having a genuine gyro at the base of the Acropolis. It was uh, you know, just um, just one of those street side stores. And I'll walk in and I order a chicken gyro, and he cuts it off of that spinning rack they have for it. And that is just one of the best meals I've ever had. It just the atmosphere of it, knowing where I was in relation to all of it, that was really nice. I got to see a statue of I can't remember. It was a lost statue where one of the arms had broken off, and this was I think back in like 1600s, 1500s when they were like trying to piece it back together. And the artist, a famous, I want to say it was Michelangelo, but my art history is not great. I'm willing to admit it. It's truly not. But there was a statue, and they, got some of the best sculptors of the time, and they were like, "So, what do you think the statue was originally like? How was the arm position?" And so many people had been of the opinion that just due to the way the arm was positioned, it was obviously meant that he was reaching above him and trying to slam down a snake that he was grasping. But I want to say it was Michelangelo. He came and looked at the sculpture, and with his just knowledge of human muscularity, he was able to like look at how a lot of the muscles on the sculpture itself were positioned, and he called it. He said, "No, he's grabbing something on his back." And everyone was like, "Oh, what? Why would he be doing that?" "I don't know. I don't have the other arm. Who knows what was on his back? But he's grabbing it." And so a few years later go by, and they end up finding one of the missing pieces, and it's the arm. And sure enough, in the grasp of the arm, the shape of it, he is reaching behind him, and he has I think, a second snake that had bit him on the back that he had removed, and that was the original sculpture. That's a fun story. I really do like that story of I guess just that part of art history. Just someone being able to be so in depth in terms of their knowledge of musculature that they can see what what the body is supposed to be doing just based on like what the shoulders and the chest would be looking like when they did that. I think that's just a really interesting, really interesting to be honest. Uh, Man. Let's look on see other things to talk about. How have you guys been? How have you guys been liking the channel? I love the feedback. Please keep it going. You're still giving me a lot of tips on some of the things, but I will say I don't like killing the golem. He's friend shaped. Look at him. That's a friend. And there's 2 of them? How did I not notice that before? Huh? We're pals. But we got the farm started up in that direction. I think I'm going to go ahead and build a another pillar for it. Make sure I don't lose it anymore again. Let's go ahead and see. What'll be a good place for it? Something that won't get in the way of expansion. I think best place would probably be over there. I can expand out this way and that way a little bit more later on. Okay, no more fancy tricks. You're not Dream. You haven't put the time into parkour that he has. You need to accept that about yourself. There we go. Go ahead and grab all the dirt back. Who knows what it'll be useful for later, but I think that's where I'm probably going to be stopping this episode. We've got the farm set up. We've got a little bit of a tower for it. We've got the mine ready to go. We've got tons of iron. I think we still have got somewhere in the... Okay, guess I'm not ending the episode here. One moment. I'm going to go ahead and take care of these guys. Okay, so I've got that. The ominous banner is only bad if you place it down, right? I can walk back into the village without starting a raid. That's a thing I can do, right? Let's be ready for it just in case. Okay. Okay, everything's alright so far. So we're going to go ahead and put that nuclear bomb away. And I think that's where we'll end the episode this time, after a long day of farming, and then end it off with a raid. Was not expecting that. But I guess next episode will be home building. We'll see how that goes. Have a good night.